Hello everybody, welcome back to a new video. Today we're going to be playing some more Forza Horizon 5. You guys really liked the last video. Now you're probably wondering when there's a timer in the top left, and that's because every 3 minutes, or 5 minutes, probably be 3 minutes because I don't want too long of a video. Every 3 minutes we're going to be changing graphics settings, so we're going to go from the utmost highest graphics, everything on the max, to the high preset, to the medium preset, to the low preset, to the ultra low preset. We might just get the high preset because it's not that much of a jump from the max preset. So, okay, so I don't know what car to start off with. We could go with the RS5 Coupe. Damn, I didn't know how much I tuned this thing out. Probably bought a tune for it though, to be fair. Simply just properly max settings. So 1080p because I want a 1080p monitor. Short motion blur, TAA because for some reason it looks better than MSAA, for me at least, and then everything else on max. So we're just going to drive around, I think. So let me get the timer started as soon as we get off here. Okay, we're off. 3 minutes. So right now we're getting like an average of about 120 FPS while I'm not good at driving. And we're using like 100% of our GPU, even though it isn't using like I don't think it is using 100% of my GPU, because my GPU wattage, it uses max like 285 watts, so I'm at 280. Right now we're only using 215, which is a lot. Don't take only as like a thing saying it's not a lot, but it is. God, I'm bad at driving. But yeah, it's not using all of the watts that it can, like it would in other games. Because for some reason Fortnite is the most GPU hungry game and CPU hungry game known to man. On DirectX 12. So yeah, I guess that's maybe why it uses more wattage on Fortnite than on Forza. But right now we've just hit a minute in. We're getting about 140 FPS actually, which is a lot more than when I last did this recording, so I wonder if it's just like different every time. But I don't know how it would be. What a crash, by the way. We're gonna go in first person for a bit, see how much FPS we get in there. So it's still about 140, maybe even less somehow. I'm really bad at driving this car. Using about 50% of our CPU, sorry. Which seems about right, I guess, because Forza's a more GPU heavy game. Geez, I'm so horrible at driving today. I'm also going to say, like, what's the difference in, like, graphics on the car, like, how much worse does the car look on each graphics mode, and all that kind of things. We're going to see how much of an FPS boost we get by the end of the video as well. So yeah, stay tuned for that. I'm going to do a 360. Just felt like it, you know. $54, $55, $56, $57, $58, $59, $60. Right, pause. We need to now change our graphics settings from the max to, we're gonna go to they have ultra, and then they have extreme. So we'll go to high because restart. Okay, well, I'll restart the game and then we'll see. Okay, everyone, we are back now. This is high settings preset, so I'm going to see if there's anything that we can see has changed. We're going to be doing this in, let's go in this. I don't really go in this often. So let's try this. Go do the 16 for us to get out of the thing. Okay, so this is high settings. Now, I can actually notice some things straight from the go. So, I noticed the car looks pretty much the same, apart from just like, on the carbon fiber. I think that's carbon fiber at the back. Yeah, there's some carbon fiber at the back, and you can't always see it. I've noticed the sand. The sand looks a lot worse, like texture. Apart from that, maybe just like the trees have been like lowered. and don't think anything's happened inside of the driver's seat. But yeah, this is a nice car. We're getting about 230 FPS average, which is very nice. Oh, them trees over there are not looking too good. So it's definitely lowered the res of the trees. You can see them loading in. I'll zoom in on that when it happened. Yeah, look, it just happened there. Look at the trees. They're just loading in when you're actually getting closer. Which I don't think they did. They probably did that as well. On the max settings, but nowhere near as close you had to be. I don't know what just happened there as well. Okay, so we got an average of 210 FPS, and we're only using 75% of our GPU, which means we could actually get more. Does it go up here? Yes, 83% of our GPU now. Our GPU and CPU are still staying pretty cool, very cool. But yeah, we're not going over 90% of our GPU being used. Still about 50% on the CPU. But yeah, the GPU wattage is now a lot lower, and we're using about 1 GB less RAM from what I remember. And then we're getting like another 50 FPS maybe. But yeah, I really like this car. I don't really use it that much, but I'm deciding to now, and it's pretty nice. Okay, let's see if we can get past where we got with the Audi. Come on. Oh no, come on. We need to get past that. Oh no, we got to here. I reckon that was the exact same like bit as the Audi. So we're going to change cars now before we actually lower the settings. We're going to go to the... Let's go to the Ford GT. We are now back. This is medium settings, right? Am I right? I think medium settings now. Wow. The difference is quite crazy, actually. Well, you can definitely notice that there isn't nowhere near as much shadows. The sand is very more like... the shadows is the main thing, really. Which makes everything else look pretty bad, really. And there's no, like, reflections or anything on, like, all the cactus and trees and all that. We'll go see how quickly it takes to load in a tree by just going to go find one. But for now, yeah, you can see such a massive difference. The car still looks pretty nice, to be fair. Oh, you can definitely see there's no shadows or, like, making my character darker while I'm in the car. I'm about to hit a post. While I'm in the car, because you can see I'm bright as, which is another thing. But apart from that, maybe the lights on the car. But we're getting about 250 FPS, which is honestly the same that we got on high settings. So I don't know why. Don't know what's happened here, Forza, but I've also noticed, why is it so much darker? Like the whole place is so much darker. Maybe it's just the time of day, I don't know. We're reaching some top speed here. We're only using 17 gigs of RAM now, so it's another gig lower. Again. Still about 50% of our CPU and about 60 to 70% of our GPU. Yeah, I mean, it's still really, it looks quite nice still. Very nice, especially at this time of day. But I think when it's like beaming sunlight, you could definitely see where it definitely changes from the max or like high settings. But anyway, that's our time up. Now we're gonna go switch to a different car first. We're gonna switch to the GTR. Actually, I want to switch to the Veneno because I want to see what the GTR looks like on the lowest graphics. Now we're going to low preset. Okay, everyone, this is low settings now. You can definitely see a difference straight from the start. Let's have a look at what our car looks like and what everything else looks like. Now you can definitely see the difference here. Okay, so it would be good if it was daytime, but you can definitely see that the sand looks a lot more pixely. You can see the sand loading in. You can see all the shrubbery and all that loading in. You can definitely, yeah. Look at the lights on this car here. They're just going straight down like that. Like that does not look very good. I'm still really bright in this car. At least you can see me in this car, to be fair. We're still only getting 200 we're still only getting about 200 FPS. If I go under a light, let's have a cheeky look at our car. So, for the most part, it looks alright. I mean, I think when it's daytime, you'll definitely notice some differences. But for the most part, you can still see the carbon fibre and all that. And I'm still chilling in there, but I'm very bright. I am very bright. You can also see on the walls and all that. Look at that wall. Just the graphics on that, they look like mobile game graphics. But yeah, apart from that, I mean, it's alright. Let's start our 3 minutes off here. And we're just going to have a nice little drive around. I've already cracked my window, so at least we know you can do that. The back mirror still works, which is nice. I don't know if that goes down in another preset. We're using still 17 gigs of RAM. Let me make sure I am on... yeah, I am on those settings. So, using only about 64% of our GPU now. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, I don't know what's happening here with the fog. What's happening over there as well? What the heck? What is this? Hold up, what is this? Why is it all neon? Whoa, this looks sick. Whoa, my gosh. And we can actually see our car. So the damages do look alright. You can definitely see, like, what's happening with that, like, light there. Because it's just a straight beam there, so I don't know what's happening with that. Apart from that, though, this actually looks alright, you know. It doesn't really look that bad for low settings. Hold up. Oh, no, I didn't want to go off there. Oh, no. Okay. Right, we're off. We're doing third person. Let's see how fast we can get. This looks sick, even for low settings. I wonder what it looks like on ultra settings. You can definitely see the pixels up ahead. I'm gonna start slowing down. Pop a full 360. Okay. Oh, you definitely saw that lighting glitch there. And the lighting on them, the bottom bits. Yeah, look at that. What's happening there then? Let's see how good drift smoke looks. Looks alright. It should be like spawning like constantly, but it's having a gap, of course, 'cause it's on low settings between spawns. What am I doing right now? Don't know what I was doing there. But yeah, we're coming to the end of low settings, and we're actually going to go to ultra low settings, which I think is the lowest you can go. There might be an even lower one, but it's just not a preset. And for the next one, if there is another one that we can go to, which we are going to have a look for now, low. Okay, so this is it. This is the last one. So I'll see you guys in a second, and we're going to be in the GTR. Okay, so here we are. I can instantly notice, look at the rings on our lights. They're not looking very good. Apart from that, though, I don't really see much of a difference from low. Maybe, again, because it's dark. But let me know if you guys see anything. I can definitely see that all the road lining and all that is loading in when we get very near to it. You can definitely see... Whoa, the car looks horrible. the car actually looks horrible. We need to go into the light to see this. So I'm going to go over to the thingy. The inside still looks alright, you know. Sorry for starting the timer late, but we are going to spend quite a bit of time on this anyway. Okay, so we are at the light bit again, the neon lights. So we're just going to get to a bright bit and see what this car really looks like. So, bright bit. I mean, look, that's meant to be metallic right there. That is meant to be a metallic car. You can see the stickers as well that I've put on it are very low res. I'm still in it. It's got alright on me. It's done alright. I'm actually dancing right now. Anyway, the front looks horrible. If I'm being honest with you. And the back looks horrible as well. I mean, it literally looks worse than like a mobile game nowadays. Like back in the day, this would be very high graphics. Smoke's looking like really weird colouring. Still got nice lights though. It's just that I think everything else looks alright, apart from the car. I mean, the car is just horrible. Like everything about the car is just horrible. Apart from the inside. The inside looks alright. Yeah, the inside looks fine, but it's just the outside that looks horrible of the car. We finally hit this jump. Oh my goodness. Oh my god, went into a tree. I went into a tree. We're getting about 270 FPS using only about 70 to 60% of our GPU. Still using about 50% of our CPU. And using only 16 gigs of RAM this time. But yeah, we're getting about 280 FPS, which is 290, which is very nice. So about 300 FPS on this. Now it says using TAA. If we switch it to, let's say, MSAA, or just off, the game looks a whole lot worse, like a whole lot worse. But it's still getting about 300 FPS to be fair. I would have thought we'd gotten more. We'll switch it to MSAA times 8. So max MSAA. And we're going to quickly pause the timer. We got 5 seconds. Okay. So we're still getting about 200. We're getting even less FPS. Okay, 250, and there's our time. Time's up. Okay, so for some reason here is where the recording ended and there was no outro. Even though I did actually do an outro and then end the recording. I don't know why it's cut it off. But I'm going to end the video here. I hope you enjoyed. If you have any questions, just leave it in the comments. Make sure to join my Discord, because if you send a picture of your setup, I will add it in a video and you can be mentioned in a video. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.